How to develop nonprofit bylaws correctly. Are you wondering how to create nonprofit bylaws that are both effective and compliant? Let's break down the steps to ensure your organization runs smoothly. Developing nonprofit bylaws correctly means crafting a clear and practical document that governs your organization's internal operations. Think of bylaws as your nonprofit's operating manual. They define the rules for governance, decision-making, and accountability. To start, from a bylaw committee or assign the task to your board. This group should research the laws in your state. Bylaws must comply with the Nonprofit Corporation Act of the state where your organization is incorporated. This legal compliance is vital for making sure your bylaws are enforceable and align with federal tax requirements if you want tax-exempt status. Next, let's look at the key elements to include in your bylaws. First, clearly state your organization's official name and purpose. This mission will guide all your activities. If your nonprofit has members, define who can be a member, the eligibility criteria, and membership rights such as voting and fees. Now let's talk about the board of directors. Specify the number of directors, their qualifications, terms of office, and how they are elected or appointed. You should also include procedures for removal or resignation. Meetings are another important aspect. Set guidelines for regular and special meetings, including quorum requirements. This is the minimum number of members or directors needed to conduct business. Also, outline the notice procedures and voting rules. Don't forget about the officers of your organization. Identify roles such as president, secretary, and treasurer. Clearly state their duties, terms, and how they are selected. If you have committees, outline their responsibilities and how members are appointed. Amendment procedures are essential too. Describe how bylaws can be changed, who can propose changes, and the voting threshold needed for approval. Including a conflict of interest policy is also wise. This protects your nonprofit's integrity. While drafting, avoid overly detailed rules that may change often. Keep it clear and straightforward to make it easy to navigate and enforce. After drafting, circulate the bylaws among board members for feedback. This ensures they meet your organization's needs and legal standards. Once finalized, the board must formally adopt the bylaws, usually by a majority vote. Finally, establish a regular schedule for reviewing and updating the bylaws. This helps reflected changes in law, organizational structure, or operational needs. By following these steps, you can develop nonprofit bylaws that are clear, compliant, and tailored to your organization's mission. Consulting with legal experts during the drafting process is often a good idea to ensure accuracy and appropriateness.